Have you ever asked someone for something simple and it completely changed your life? Today, I'm going to share with you the true story of a parent and child, a story of temptation, betrayal, revenge, and the consequences that followed. This is not fiction. This is real. Let's begin. It all started like any ordinary day. A parent, whose identity we will protect, asked their own son for something simple. Not money, not a favor, just a drink of water. But when the son threw water in the parent's face instead of complying, things took a darker turn. The son laughs. The parent stands there stunned, water dripping, expressions of shock and disbelief. You might think this is funny, maybe childish, but sometimes small disrespect will expose deeper issues, and that single moment did exactly that. The parent didn't just feel embarrassed, they felt betrayed. After all, this was their own child, someone they raised, protected, and believed in. You don't throw water in someone's face, especially not a parent, without there being something wrong beneath the surface. Maybe it was anger, maybe frustration, or maybe a growing sense of entitlement. Whatever the reason, the parent could not just let it go. Now comes the critical point, the turning point that shocked everyone around them. The parent did something extreme. They completely emptied the son's bank account and left the country. Yes, emptying his account and leaving. Some people call it harsh. Others say it was justice, but no matter what you call it, it was a consequence of disrespect. What happened next was something neither of them could have planned. The son was left with nothing. No money, no support, a lesson he would never forget. And the parent? They walked away, not just physically, but emotionally from the toxic situation. A new life, a new beginning, far away from bruised pride and broken respect. Now let's pause and reflect on this story. Is revenge ever justified? Can disrespect really justify such extreme action? What happens when family bonds are broken by ego and pride? This story isn't just about money, it's about respect, boundaries, and the painful choices we make when those are violated. Here are the key takeaways. Small actions can reveal deep problems. Respect must be mutual, not demanded. Sometimes the hardest lessons are learned through loss. Revenge can change life, but it also permanently alters relationships. Now, if you respect your family, show it. If someone disrespects you, handle it with wisdom, not just emotion.
Life teaches us lessons in strange ways. Sometimes those lessons come from strangers, and sometimes they come from the people we love the most. Today's story is not about money. It's not about revenge. It's about respect, entitlement, broken relationships, and the painful cost of silence. This is the story of a parent who gave everything, and a son who believed he deserved it all. Sit back, listen carefully, because this story may change how you see family forever. I became a parent at a young age. Life was not easy, but I never complained. I worked long hours, sometimes 2 jobs, sometimes nights without sleep. Every drop of sweat, every broken dream was for one reason only: my son. I paid for his education, his clothes, his comfort, his future. While others were saving for retirement, I was saving for his dreams. I never asked for gratitude. I never demanded respect. I believed love was enough. That belief would later cost me everything. My son grew up smart, confident, too confident. He never worried about money, never worried about consequences. Whenever he needed something, it appeared. And slowly, unknowingly, I taught him a dangerous lesson: that things come without effort. As he grew older, the warmth disappeared. Conversations became shorter. Respect became optional, but I ignored the signs because parents always hope things will improve. That day felt ordinary. I was tired, exhausted from years of giving. I asked him for a glass of water. Just water. He looked at me, smirked, and instead of handing me the glass, he threw the water directly on my face. Cold, humiliating, disrespectful. Water dripped down my face while laughter echoed in the room. In that moment, I didn't feel anger. I felt invisible. I said nothing. No shouting, no insults, no drama. I walked away. That silence scared him more than words ever could, because silence means thinking, and I was thinking about everything. Every sacrifice, every night without sleep, every time I chose his future over my own happiness. And I realized something painful. I raised a son who valued money, but not the person who earned it. That night, I made a decision that would shock everyone. The money in his account? I earned it. The life he lived? I built it. And the disrespect? I would no longer tolerate it. I accessed the bank account, transferred everything, every dollar, not out of greed, but out of principle. Then I packed my bags. No goodbye, no explanation. Sometimes the loudest message is absence. Airports are strange places. People arrive hopeful, others leave broken. As the plane took off, I didn't feel victorious. I felt free. Free from disrespect. Free from entitlement. Free from guilt. For the first time in decades, I chose myself. Back home, reality hit him hard. No money, no support, no safety net. Friends disappeared, comfort vanished. For the first time in his life, he had to stand on his own feet. And that's when pain became a teacher. From afar, I watched quietly. No revenge posts, no public drama, just distance. I wondered if I was too harsh, if I crossed a line. But respect is not automatic. It is earned, even in families. And sometimes, the most loving act is letting someone fall so they can learn how to stand. Life became peaceful. Not perfect, but honest. I learned that love without boundaries becomes weakness. I learned that giving without limits creates entitlement. And most importantly, being a parent does not mean accepting disrespect. If you're a parent watching this, teach love and boundaries. If you're a child watching this, respect the hands that fed you. Because one day, those hands may stop giving, and when they do, the lesson will be unforgettable. Thank you for listening. Subscribe for more real-life stories. And remember, respect costs nothing, but disrespect can cost everything.